Hey, what's going on, folks? Welcome back to Nerdy Dan Vlogs. I've got another toy review for today, so let's get into it. Alright, so what my lovely assistant right here is holding is the Spider-Man Homecoming Minimates. And it's the pack of the homemade suit Spider-Man and the Vulture. You see a nice graphic of the Tom Holland Spider-Man on the side. You get the letters on the bottom. You get a Minimates graphic of the homemade suit Spider-Man on the bottom as well as the Vulture. You get a nice window bubble case on the front, and then on the back, excuse me, you get to see all of the other guys within the line. So this is Vulture with his wings spread out. This is a homemade suit Spider-Man. Here's Iron Man Mach 47. You get a Happy Hogan figure. Really cool. I remember when the Minimates, it was tough to find a Minimate with a suit on. So you get another Minimate with a suit on, which is really awesome. If you're not a fan of Happy Hogan, he looks like a great custom. So definitely cool to get that guy. You get the Shocker, and then you get Spider-Man in his new costume. Really cool. So let's open this guy up and see how awesome these figures are. Well, that's cool. Wow. All right. So it looks like Luke's Toy Store has become one of the biggest retailers for Minimates. So big shout out to Luke's Toy Store. He's on Instagram. Go search him. Really cool guy. Like if you message him, he'll definitely respond. Really awesome store. He'll have a lot of Minimates, a lot of things that are difficult to find. Wow, he actually got there. That's really awesome. I'm so happy for him. So what you see on the back here is really a really cool checklist of all of the recent Minimates that have come out. Maybe within the past, it looks like the past year and a half. I really have, so this is what I have here is I have most of these guys. So I have the battle damaged Captain America and Iron Man. I don't have this set. I do want it though. I never had the chance to get this set. I'm definitely going to be looking for this set as well. I've got all of these, I believe, except for these two. I don't know. I might have this guy. I'm not sure. But this is really cool that, they're just laying this out there for you, so you can have somewhat of a checklist. Really cool. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into the figures themselves. So I could see in the background the wings. So it's a one piece, which is good because it's not going to. It's a big solid piece, so it's not going to break. So it's not flimsy at all. Although I wouldn't test it, but it's a pretty solid piece. And you can see there, the detail on there is really nice. The sculpting is beautiful. If you've seen the movie already, this is pretty on par with the movie. And on the back, I mean, look how distinct and vibrant those colors are. It's a really nice paint application. Alright, so let me put this aside. Put this aside here. Alright, so let's take out our action figures. Let's start with the homemade Spider-Man. Alright. He looks really awesome. I remember looking at the first pictures of the recent Spider-Man, and I saw this Spider-Man suit, and I was like, "Oh my God, Scarlet Spider-Man's going to be in the movie." But unfortunately, it wasn't, and we got the homemade suit Spider-Man. But I think it's just as cool. I mean, I'm disappointed that we didn't see Scarlet Spider-Man, but I think it's just as cool that we got this suit because he looks like an inverted Scarlet Spider-Man. I mean, it's such a cool costume because it's such a minimalist take on Spider-Man, yet with all the minimalist touches, I mean, there's enough design there to really make an impression on you. And it definitely makes an impression on me. I think it's a really beautiful silhouette. And this interpretation is nice because they didn't have to do much. They basically just used a regular body mold and just added a hood and did some paint application, some line work, very little detailing, and for what they did, I mean, it's really cool. They had the web shooters here. Let's see if I can get that into focus. There you go. That's really nice. I really like this figure. I think it's cool. I think it's really cool. Alright, so comes with a stand. So I'm just gonna stand him up here for now while we take a look at the Vulture. Alright. Put them there. Put you back there. Oh, and he also comes with another stand. So why don't we do that then? Before we get into the Vulture, I'll showcase another stand that we have for him. And he comes with a web. That's vital. Okay. So, since he's Spider-Man and he has super agility, we have one of the jump stands. And there you go. Or actually, this might be for Vulture. But you know what? You can use this for Spider-Man as well. Just because you could pretend that, you know, he's jumping around and he's web swinging. Okay. And I'll unclasp his web. There you go. Sweet. Look at that. And this is good too. If you dry brush this, it will really have a nice effect. Oh, actually, wrong side. So the thing about the fist is that they make them really tight in the beginning, so it's good to just like you might have to make some adjustments just to stretch out the fist, just so you could fit the weapons inside there. There you go. All right. pretty cool. You know, the web is probably going to need some more time to unwind, um, but that will come over with time. But you know, I'm not going to do a superpose. Maybe just like have them swinging like that. Have that swing around here. There you go. Something like that. I mean, the web, it's going to take a while to unwind, but for now, that'll do. And actually, I'm probably going to just take them off of this, because this is going to be for the Vulture. Put them back on here. There you go. Alright, so let's take out the Vulture. And by the way, I have to say that Michael Keaton's portrayal of the Vulture was amazing. I think Vulture, I know he's a B-list character, even a C-list character in the comic books, but they just upped his stock immediately. I mean, it was a great performance. A really great interpretation of the Vulture. I really like what they did there. Okay, so you could see all the details. You know, he has his fly suit. He's wearing his bomber jacket. He comes with the helmet stock. You could take this off, and all of a sudden, you have an awesome Michael Keaton headpiece. So what you want, if you want to do this, and that this is a cool thing about Minimates, is since you have a helmet already, and if you want a Michael Keaton figure to itself, you could always take off the head, use a different head. It doesn't matter which head you use. If you have like spare pieces, put the helmet back on, because you're not going to see his face anyway. Then you'll have your own Michael Keaton figure. And if you want to really get crazy with it, you could use an old Batman figure from the Minimates line, put the Michael Keaton face on there, and you have a Michael Keaton Batman. Pretty awesome. One of the reasons why I love Minimates is you can mix and match, and they definitely encourage that. Mix and match parts. That's the beauty of Minimates. You can do so much with it. And what other toy line allows you to do this with such ease? All you have to do is just snap the head off. You don't have to use a blow dryer. You don't have to use any tools. You don't have to use a Dremel tool. All you have to do is, snap the figures off and on. That's all you have to do. So look at the expression on his face. Awesome. I mean, that looks like a Michael Keaton to me. It's so crazy how they're able to capture the expressions on people's faces with such little detail. And this is what I love about Minimates. It's detailed, yet it's minimal. But what they do with those details, with those small details, is so good. It's so, I mean, they really make the most out of those details. All right, so enough of me ranting. Let's put the wings on. All right, on the back, there's pegs where you could put the wings on, and then the coordinating holes where you assemble it, and then you just hear that snap. There you go. And then you put on the helmet. Look at him. He looks awesome. I mean, look at the feet. This is incredible. I mean, uh, think of the value you get for this figure. I mean, really. So this package, and I'm not sponsored, so don't get it twisted. Like, I'm just saying this because I love Minimates, but look, this is $7.99 in US dollars. I don't know how much it is, everywhere else. I don't know how much it is in UK, India, the Philippines, um, Mexico. I don't know how much it is over there, but it can't be that much than $7.99. That's how much it is over there. No, over here. It's $7.99 for these two figures. So basically $8, right? So for the value of $8, you get this $4 figure, super detailed, and you get all of these accessories. And just look how detailed this figure is. I mean, it's definitely worth the cost of $4. If we really break it down, $4, $4, two figures for the cost of $8. With the crazy inflation of how toys are expensive nowadays, like especially Marvel Legends and even like even the wrestling figures I collect. I mean, $20 a pop. That's expensive for one figure. $20, even $25. And all the accessories that you have to buy on the side. You get all these accessories. You get swapping head, swapping hairpiece, swapping helmets. You get a flight stand. You get this stand, and all that value for $8. So that's an amazing value. Definitely, I really love Minimates because of that. Is that they just maximize the value for such an affordable price. Yeah. So you're welcome, Diamond Select and Art Asylum, for that free commercial because. Yeah, I'm just really passionate about Minimates. I think they're just such an awesome toy line, and I'm not angry that people don't understand it, just because like I could just walk in and out of a store, and I don't really have to search for these guys because people don't understand it. Like, they think they're Legos when they're not. They're just they give so much value for that. I mean, look at that. $7.99. You get these two awesome figures. Really cool. So this is what the Vulture looks like on his flight stand. It looks perfect. I just want to keep him like that, which I will. Incredible toy. Incredible toy. And this is how he looks on the back. I mean, it's mind-boggling how much value you get for these figures. Beautiful. So it's a really cool juxtaposition you get with these two figures. On the one hand, you get this minimalist Spider-Man, and on the other hand, you get this highly detailed Vulture. Awesome. It's a real great value for this. If you get your first Minimates pack and you come across this, I suggest getting this. I swear you'll be hooked. You will be hooked. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm looking to make more toy reviews, a lot more frequently in the future. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, bye. Hey, one more second, guys. So I know I talked about the Michael Keaton Batman, so let's let's see how he looks. So take off the head. Okay, so this is a Batman animated series Minimate. So it's not really the the Dark Knight, not the Dark Knight, the Tim Burton Batman. But let's see how the Michael Keaton head looks with him. And this is a little tight, to say the least. So it's going to be a struggle. Alright, so unfortunately I couldn't get his head off of the peg. So it's way too tight for me to pull off. And I don't want to break the figure. So this is where I take my L and I move on to my other Batman figure. So this is a battle damaged Batman. So it's the comic book version of Batman, and so I was able to pull the head off of this one. So let me put the Michael Keaton head on this. Alright, then maybe put the hairpiece on him. Maybe he'll be old Bruce Wayne. Pull that off. And that's one of the things with this too, is this, you just have to make sure that everything's aligned. And there you go. I mean, it doesn't look bad. Not bad at all. But I mean, that's an interesting take on Batman. But as I said, if you don't like this look, it's cool to just even have the option of making Michael Keaton Batman. So, just one of the options you have available with these Minimates. Well, alright, that's it for you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, bye.